So today we'd like to share with you some ideas of how to get your families out and moving, exercising. One of my favorites that I'd like to share is scavenger hunts. There's the sky's the limit with scavenger hunts, and I'd like to share some of those ideas with you. First, outside, create a perimeter of how big you want the area to be. Get 5 items that they can carry, and hide them. Hide them in that area that is marked out as the perimeter. Have them hide those things, and then we're going to try to get them to forget some of the areas that they hide or hid these items. And with that, we'll transition into another game or activity. My coworker here, she'll introduce an activity that you can use to distract your family from what they previously hid, and hopefully they'll forget where they hid these.
Physical activity is important to all of us, and it doesn't have to be a solo thing. You know, you want to go running and you want to go work out. It starts at home, and it will help teach your younger ones to carry that on. And not only does it improve your physical health and help you live longer to see your kids grow, but it improves your mental health too. It improves your overall quality of life. It improves your memory, your cognitive functions, even your mood, and it even creates good family bonding time. Hopscotch. You want to show this? Right here. So you throw your object, and you start at 1, and then what we do is you go to the end of it and come back, and then she'll show you how you do the end of it, and you keep your foot in all of the little squares and areas there. So you skip 1 and keep your fingers in the box. Your foot in the boxes as you're jumping. And on your way back, when you get back, you retrieve. So we're going to go through that. All the family members take turns to go to 10. When everyone's done, it should take a good amount of time depending on how many players there are. And everyone's mind should be very distracted, and hopefully they forget where they hit their objects. It's always good to have incentives, to have a goal to have kids to want to win for it. It doesn't have to cost any money. It could be something as, the winner can choose what is going to be made for dinner that night, or choose what the family program they're going to, of course your device time is limited, but as a family you can choose a show or a movie you can watch for that allotted amount of time. Just things like that, just choices you think you can give to them that they usually don't have.
The hopscotch game is over. Now, go and get your items, bring them back, and with that, again, we'll have maybe a 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th place. And again, the incentives can be the same. The person that wins, maybe first, can say, I get to choose where we hike as a family, or I get to choose where we take a drive to go sightseeing, or like Virginia said, what we're going to have for dinner. The sky's the limit with incentives, and they don't have to cost anything. They can just be family time that kids enjoy. As far as scavenger hunts, again, with that, the sky is totally the limit. You could do one where you give everybody trash bags. And again, the perimeter would be around your home. Whoever can fill the bag first, maybe with trash or bottles or, just different trash items, maybe how fast they can fill their bags. That can really get them moving, also get that heart rate up. Another one could be, you could go items, maybe by color, and maybe you could say items you can't even pick up, but you have to take a picture of it. So everyone these days has their phones. They could take pictures of the certain items in the different color categories. Another thing is you could have teams. You could break up into teams. People could go in separate cars to go take a picture of certain items or even get the certain item. It could be with nature. It could be plants. Maybe you could get certain cut pieces of plants, and you're really searching for these items.
So there's so much things you can do with your family to get that physical activity in there, and away from devices, and like I said before, bonding time is really important for growth and overall growth.
Thank you for joining us, and I hope you are able to consider some of these ideas. Thank you.